Okay, so here I am in a 2015 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. Has that 392 6.4 liter Hemi, making 485 horsepower and 475 foot-pounds of torque. The thing I read on the line real quick said 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. And I'm pretty sure you can be pretty consistent with those times just because this is an automatic. It's got that 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, I'm really excited to test this car out because I drove the Challenger Scat Pack with the 6-speed, and I wanted to see how the Charger Scat Pack drove with the automatic, because I kind of wanted to feel how this automatic is. First impressions, man, it's really nice. I'm really actually surprised at how touchy the throttle is. It's got a really, really sensitive gas pedal. Tons of room in this thing. This car is impressive to me at how much room it has, and the V8 in this thing makes such a good sound. I'm really impressed already with how it sounds. I kind of want to talk about a little bit the big sedans from Dodge, because remember when the Intrepid came out, the full-size sedan Intrepid had the skinny little headlights, and then the second generation Intrepid came out and it had a much more sleeker design, and I thought it looked much better. It still was kind of a boring car because it was a front-wheel drive V6, nothing that really impressive. And then they came out with the 6th generation Charger in 2006, and that kind of replaced the big sedan that the Intrepid filled up. Rear-wheel drive, yes, you could still get them with the V6, but they also offered the V8 with the RTs and the SRTs. Now with the 7th generation, you get this is an RT actually, but it still has the bigger Hemi in it. Then the SRT, I think, is more held for the Hellcats. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's kind of how it's going now. But kind of on the design side of things, when the Charger first came back out in 2006, it looked tough, it looked mean, and then I think quickly that design got, what I like to say, stale. It looked really good when it came out, and then it kind of fell off quickly. Like, my eyes got used to it, and it just didn't really attract my eye anymore. And then this new body style came out, the 7th generation Charger, and man, I can't believe how much I like how these things look. It's in this black one, super clean, looks really good. The design on this, I think, is gonna look good for a while. All right, let's do an acceleration test. Oh man, I did a kind of a rolling start there, just put my foot down, and I was going like 10-15 miles an hour. It stepped the rear end out a little bit. Didn't expect it to do that because the traction control system is on. I don't have it off, and it kicked the rear out a little bit. Man, that feeling of the rear coming out just a little bit is one of those feelings that I think can make a car guy, or make a normal guy, become a car guy, because it just is such a cool feeling, especially when it's not out of control. You just feel it step out a little bit and then just go. All right, we're gonna see how this big sedan does in the curves. It definitely feels big, but not like, it still reacts really well. This car is just so much fun, and it surprises me too, because it's such a big, heavy car, but yet you still feel pretty comfortable taking it on some tight roads. The steering is very direct, very responsive, and man, it works great. I just love how this car drives. It's so surprising to me that a car this big drives this well on a tight and twisty road. And, you know, I had all the confidence in the world. And remember the one complaint I had in the Charger Scat Pack? It was you had auto down, but not auto up. And this one has it. I don't know why they can't take this and put it in the Challenger. I don't know if it was a package deal, because this thing doesn't even have leather seats and it has it. And I think that's something that makes a car, just those little touches that aren't really that big of a deal, but they make a car just feel a little bit more refined. You know, every time I do a car review, I honestly try to find something that I do not like about the car. You know, it sounds silly, but I think if I'm constantly saying, man, I like this car, man, this car is so much fun, it's gonna get old. Everybody's gonna just like, man, this guy likes everything, so why am I gonna take his opinion to be valid? But this car, I'm actually struggling to find things I don't like. This car is just so comfortable, so well refined for what it is. No, it's not the nicest luxury car on the road, but for a quote-unquote muscle car, it's great. I would love to have one of these and be able to take it on road trips, because I feel like this car does the fun stuff excellently, and then does the comfy stuff just as good. And Dodge has been doing a really good job at that lately. Like, I drove that Trailhawk, and it did a good job at being a nice Jeep, but yet capable of going off-road. The Dodge Durango RT I drove, excellent family car, and fun to drive for an SUV. That just blew my mind on that. And Dodge does all the little things that make things nice. Like, this has USB ports in the back seat, so if you're on a long road trip, you can hand the kids some iPads or whatever, something to keep them entertained and keep them powered up as well. So we're gonna get on the highway here. This car takes off, and I love the way it sounds when it shifts. This car is just fantastic, and someone told me you need to expand your vocabulary. So everybody says fantastic, excellent, and this and that, but when you're in a car and driving and trying to give a spur of the moment feeling, that's what comes to my mind. So yes, I do need to expand my vocabulary. This does feel fantastic. But here's my challenge for you guys, for you people who are watching this, who I'm thankful that you're watching this. I know there's other cars out there in this segment. I want you guys to recommend for me what to drive to compare to this. I'm already thinking of the Chevy SS. No, it doesn't have to be American, but cost-wise, think about this. This thing, what do they start out at? Like $40,000. So you get $40,000. You get 485 horsepower at your foot, and 4.2 seconds 0 to 60. I mean, it's hard to beat a car like this. So please comment below what you think would be a good comparison to this car. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I want to be able to do a 1,000 subscribers giveaway. Not sure what I'm going to give away yet, but it's going to be something. Please find me on Facebook under Carguments, the name Carguments. Same thing on Twitter and Instagram. And then please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to check out my website. I have a new website that I just put up. It's carguments.net. I'll put a link in the description below. But yeah, hit me up with your comments, something to compare this to. And man, it's a good day. Beautiful weather today and awesome car to drive today. So thanks again for watching, and have a great day, guys.